Bad Golfer has a horrible idea of trying wedges part 1. So in this bad idea, we'll be using our own putter, our own driver, but everything else will be a bladed iron. As you can see, we're off to a hot start with a driver. Here's a look into the bag today. As you can see, they're older tireless iron. This was my first time hitting them, and boy was I in for a surprise. It went nowhere, but it got over the tree. Now this wedge was part of the set. It's covered with rust from head to toe, but that's okay. We love it anyway. It's all about the inner beauty, folks. And I think because I was so kind to it, it's a pretty good little shot. Now this putt is on track. It's going furt. Oh, that one hurt. But that's okay. I'm like a diesel engine. I take time to warm up. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer has a horrible idea of trying wedges part 2. We'll be using our own driver and putter. Everything else will be the bladed irons. Maybe I should have tried a bladed driver because this drive kind of sucked. I was terrified of hitting Groot here, so I shanked it. It's the only reason I shanked it, nothing else. No amount of forgiveness would have saved this shot from happening. That's just a bad golfer, folks. Your math is working for you. We're on our 4th shot and we're still not on the green. But we'll get there eventually. Really all about the journey. If I hit this putt with some pace, I'll be able to get it up the hill and get it in. Or hit it too soft and leave it short. Either way. After this shot, one-handed putts might be the move. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer has the horrible idea of trying wedges part 3. We have the goal of breaking 45, but let's just try to get through the round. This is the one time that my drive goes long and straight. And of course, this is the time that you don't want that to happen and it goes in the trees. I took the time, I visualized this shot in my head, I knew what my mission was. Then I forgot I suck. I hit it right into the tree. That's okay, because in the words of Bubby Golf, I'm going to find it, I'm going to hit it again. I guess the diesel engine finally warmed up because I finally got a decent shot with these bladed irons. But let's not get crazy, it's only one. This is absolute luck. When you shank it like this and it goes exactly where you want it to, I could tell you it was planned, but I mean I would be completely and utterly lying. Who knows, with a putt like this, we might be able to break 45. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer has a bad idea of trying blades part 4. Along on the journey, folks, we're jumping on the struggle bus. Hitting out of this tee box was like hitting out of a sand trap. But hey, still doesn't discount the bad contact we made. As you can see, this lie was perfect and my shot still sucked. So let's not blame the course. If you're putting on a par 3 from the fringe, chances are you're not making par. And with a soft putt like that, you could be looking at triple bogey right in the face. After this putt, I considered calling my therapist and telling them that this golf hole had caused me emotional damage. Let's finish this hole off so I can go cry in the corner. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer makes bad choices part 5. Let's admit it, blades are not for me, CB gang all day. But hey, I actually hit a fairway with my driver. Maybe my shot with the iron will be different out of the fairway. Nope. Hey, I actually took a divot. Now the divot was behind the ball instead of in front of it, but I took a divot. This wedge comes in and saves the day, and after this shot, I'm considering just putting rust on all my wedges, because this wasn't bad. Whoever out there says that equipment doesn't matter, they're lying to you and they hate you, and I'm going to tell you the truth. It really does help. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer is an idiot and tries wedges part 6. To my driver, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry for being so bad to you. You've made more divots than you should, but thank you for being the best part of my game this day. All we gotta do is hit it at that big palm tree in the distance. Stay focused, you're doing great. You suck. Whatever it is you're doing, stop and go pour some soda on your wedge and let it rust, because this club bailed me out of another situation. When you putt, they tell me it's important to see the line, be the line, or you can just hit it towards the hole and pray for the best. Everyone works differently, whatever works for you. Hey, but let's be honest, you've seen me do worse than 2 putts, so we'll take it. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer tries bladed irons part 7. 45 is still in sight, but this par 5 could be detrimental. Now this drive did go straight, but it went absolutely nowhere. I have about 6 football fields between me and the hole, so I'm just going to grab this club and smack the ball in that general direction. Welcome to inside the mind of a bad golfer. Don't hit into the water you can't swim. Get it over the water. You won't do it. Your wife's going to get mad at you for losing all these golf balls. Not a bad shot, but in all those thoughts, I never thought, hey, am I aimed at the hole? No, the answer is no. I could tell you this was a plan to hit that bank and slow the ball down and get it next to the hole, but that would be a lie, and mama didn't raise no liar. I'm gonna be honest, I'd rather miss a putt by a mile than miss one by this much. 2 putt, here we come. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer has poor judgment part 8. Using our own driver and putter, but using bladed irons for everything else. They say a big part of golf is knowing where to miss. I miss it everywhere, so I should be good. Now the goal here is to hit it straight and lay up. or shank it completely right and lay up. Either way, layup part still worked out. This shot was really cool because I could see my reflection in the water, and both of us knew that I could definitely hit that tree. Luckily, Mother Nature has removed every leaf from that tree, so I was able to get through. You always hear about the fear of leaving it long or the fear of leaving it short. What about the fear of just not making a putt? Because again, I missed it by that much. But again, for a bad golfer, 2 putts is where we live. Just another day in the life of a bad golfer. Bad Golfer tries to break 45 with blades, part 9. We're cutting it close, but still a possibility. Now I'm happy this shot went straight, don't get me wrong. But it also went absolutely nowhere, so, you know, a little give and take. The strokes are running low, so if we can get on the green, we have a good shot of possibly breaking 45. And the rusted wedge comes through again. So let's aim for the 2-putt. Hit it close, tap it in, you got this. A little shorter than we would have liked, but lock in, we still have a shot. Well, even though we did miss our goal, we did come to the conclusion that equipment does help. So go get fitted, find the right equipment for you. Just a day in the life of a bad golfer.